Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with Afan Lido for the season 25 review. Yes, I have missed out the February one. I kind of forgot to save a sort of progress bit there, and I just kept going. So I sort of got through like halfway through. So I was like, let's just go to the end of the season and do a big review at the end. So this is gonna be a big review today, going through the entire 25th season, a quarter of a century now at Lido. Could have been amazing, but unfortunately, as you see before, with that 6-0 loss to Arsenal, we did not get through. But let's take you through the transfers for this year first. Um, Coming in this year, only two players who we got from the sort of 6-month thing. Nicky Scott from, who was it, Rangers, and then Louis Perry from Manchester United. Um, well, that was it really. We loaned Nicky Scott out to Bournemouth in the end, and Louis Perry stayed here. Um, Otherwise, we loaned Lawson Newell out for 8k per month to TNS, kind of loaning out to the competition, but I guess if they want him. Also loaned out Damon Sampson to Leicester for 4.9k a month. Did some other loans. Let Milorad Radunovic go on a free, who's subsequently retired. Um, yeah, it was his choice, not mine. Nathan Roberts, we loaned to Aberystwyth Uni, which I want to show you are now in the league. The team we played in the cup last year were in this league this year, which was really really odd, seeing as we had Aber and Aber Uni. So that was odd there. So as you can see though, we did have some big outs. Finally, Kim Yong Yong left for a club record 10.75 million to Lyon. He was 28 at the time. He was worth the most, and I thought it was probably the best time to get rid of him while his value's still up. So he's gone to Lyon now. Yeah, Lyon had a good few years with us. Good 5 years with us. Definitely boosted merchandising. So definitely a good signing there, and great returns for 10.75 million. We also do we have a clause on him? Where is it? We have a 50% clause. So if he does get sold on, we will get some of that. We also sold Ezekiel Mella to Schalke for 6 million. The Argentine centre mid we brought in from Man City on a free only a few years ago. Loaned him out to Velez, and he had a good season last year. And then they sort of bid few million. I raised it up to 6, and they said yeah. So I'm quite happy to get that much for him. We also have a clause on him for 50%. That's sort of a thing I do now. Made some more loans. Andrew Tandy went on loan to Man City for some reason as a rotational player, and look at this. He played games for them. He played 8 league games, 1 cup, 1 continental. He only kept 1 clean sheet, but like what the fuck? Um, yeah, that was odd. Franjic went out to Dundee. We sold Richard Webber in the end to Aberdeen for 500k. Just that was the most we were going to get from him, really. Kept hold of him a bit too long, I believe, but otherwise, still get a little bit out of him. Made some more loans. Greg Jordan went to Falkirk. Sam Leatherin went to Derry. Zoran Baric went to Aber. Richard Nelson went to Sheffield United. Yeah, and then Greg Jordan got loaned out again to Wickham for the start of next year. Um, but yeah, also we have one player coming in, one player going out. So let's go with the out first. And it's quite a sad one. Ben Gill, our goalkeeper, yeah, who's been here forever. We actually sold Nathan Roberts, which was a risky decision at the time. Our former goalkeeper let Ben Gill get more first team football, but now he has been pushed out by Patrick Fox, and he will be joining Atletico Madrid of all people for 9 million. I was really surprised we got this much for him, but he's had so many good. Look at that, 7 every season except the first one. Been a great servant to the club. But now it's time to let the young blood in and push him out, as it is with the goalkeepers. Coming in though, we've got quite a good prospect with the selling of Kim Byong Yong and Ezekiel Mella, both attacking playmakers. I did want to bring in another centre mid, and we have that right here in Mike Berger, a 22-year-old German player, the first German from West Ham. He will come in at the end of the season on a free. He looks very good. Been on loan in the Championship this year, but he definitely looks good. Can develop well, and we can sell him on for a bit more there. So now let's just go through the fixtures. So We started with lots and lots and lots of friendlies. Had some few losses to start and then just kept winning. Started the league off with a 4-0 win over Real, then a 2-0 win over Newtown, 4-0 over Bala, Aberystwyth Uni beat 4-1. Benfica in the group stage we beat 2-1 away. Bangor City was 4-0 at home. Pristian 1-0 at home win. Ajax was 3-0. Airbus was 1-0. 3-0, 4-0, 3-1 against Club Brugge. TNS we beat 4-1 there. Premier League Cup quarter final we beat Ryder 3-1. Then beat them in the league. Club Brugge again we beat 1-0. Welsh Cup against Brimbo. Great name there. 5-0. Philip Saxton getting a hat trick and Greig Jordan getting 2. Good to get my young strikers scoring. ABBA was 3-1 in the Premier League Cup semi-final. Ryan Potter with both goals. Real was 3-0. Benfica we beat 2-1. Newtown 4-2. Care 2-0. Bala we beat 7-0. Saxton with another hat trick, which is pretty good. AX with a 2-2 draw. Then we took on ABBA Uni again 2-0. Bangor City was 2-0 again. Airbus 1-0. Even though hit a sending off. 4-0 versus Prestian. 1-1 draw away to ABBA, which is quite annoying. Didn't get the whole win, like all win season going. We scored early on than they scored, but we couldn't get it back. 4-1 versus TNS, good win there. Ryder was 3-1. Care was 3-0. Overton Rec in the Welsh Cup was 6-0. 2-0 in the Championship Conference versus Real. 3-1 versus Newtown. The 1-1 draw with Marseille. Then a 0-0 with ABBA, which is really annoying. TNS, though, we beat 3-0. And then we beat Aberystwyth Uni in the extra time, actually, of the Welsh Cup quarter final. We just couldn't do it until there was actually, all the game was pens actually, but yeah, Ryan Potter puts us through to the semi-final there. 3-2 versus Airbus. Then we beat Marseille in the second leg. 1-0 versus Real. 3-1 versus Newtown. The 1-0 loss to Manu, and then the 3-1 win over Manu, which was really really good. Ryder was 3-1 Welsh Cup semi-final win. 2-0 versus ABBA. 2-1 versus TNS, and then the draw and the terrible loss to Arsenal. Everyone on that team got a 2 weeks' wages fine, and people that weren't happy talked to me, and I just told them to get on with it, and they did because I am a world-class manager. 3-1 win in the Premier League Cup semi-final though against Airbus. Cup glory straight afterwards then. 3-0 versus Airbus, and then finally 2-0 in the Welsh Cup against ABBA, Hill and Potter with goals. So that's that run through of the fixtures there. If we look at the league, Ryder won the Euro Places playoff, but if you look at the league table, we have finished top with 92 points. Then TNS, ABBA went far behind, 5 points behind TNS. Then Airbus, Newtown, Real, Ryder, Bangor, ABBA Uni stayed up first season, quite impressed. Prestian and Bala go down. Prestian did well, and then they suddenly go down. Bala always go down, so I'm not surprised by that. But yeah, if you look at the stats for the players this year, we had Whitaker, Malloy, and Frankie Flynn up there with average rating, and then games won for like those players. Awards wise, Manager of the Year went to Barry Smith from ABBA, which I was quite annoyed at because coming third isn't much of an achievement for ABBA. I was pretty pissed that it didn't go to me. So that's another one, sort of like Ryder. I can give it to them, but ABBA, no. Especially when you come second before. Player of the Year though went to Gary Parry of all people, our 19-year-old striker slash attacker mid right. He's been playing a lot of football for us actually this year because just because we've had sort of a shortened squad. I want to give youngsters more of a chance. So he got Player of the Year. Young Player of the Year went to Louis Perry actually from Man U. He actually did all right. He got 6 goals, 6 goals, 5 assists in the league. I thought it could have gone to someone else, but don't know. It's a bit weird. Top goal scorer, we went up there at all. But team of the season, we had 4 players. We had Malloy, Flynn, Whitaker, and Gary Parry in there, which is pretty good. Then if we look at the squad, I guess most of them have gone to the World Cup and just on holiday. Goals wise, Benali got 19. Then Saxton got 15. See, I thought he would probably get it because he's only 21, but apparently not. Ryan Potter got 14. Then Hill 10. Gary Parry got 8. Louis Perry got 6. Assists wise, 9 for David Sullivan, who is our youth attacking mid left, 19-year-old coming through. He got quite a bit of game time this season as well. Then Potter, Jarman. He was injured for quite a bit of this season, a 3-month injury, so he hasn't been on it completely. But yeah, definitely a very good season by us. Fixtures wise for Belgium, we had some friendlies, lost to Russia, drew with Ghana, beat Tunisia, lost to Argentina. We've won our first 2 games of the World Cup, 2-0 versus Trinidad and Tobago, 2-0 versus South Africa, but still, it's just, I have a feeling after this World Cup I'm just going to resign and retire from international management because it's just so crappy in my opinion compared to my Afan Lido. It's just like games in between. I'm just like, ugh, gotta play these now. Not fun to play. Not my players that I can control, sort of thing. But yeah, that's a bit of a disappointing note there. But yeah, what I'm really annoyed is though is that our coefficient's gone down. Look, I'll show you here. Where is it? 17th of June, 15th of June. Here we go. We stayed in this 15th, and then, oh no, yeah, that was from last year. We stayed in 15th, and we stayed in 6th, I think. Yeah, we stayed in 6th. Um, all the England teams above us now. Bayern are behind us, but still, we're miles ahead. And with that semi-final, we've got a good 29 there because we lost our last 29. Because it was so long ago now, but we've got a 29 there. When that 25 goes, we're going to get into more 26 and 27, so hopefully that goes well there. But we just need to get the league up, because now I have to go through the bloody qualifying again, because the other teams haven't been doing well. I think there actually might be another Welsh team on this list, though. There we are. TNS are 94th. They're in the top 100, which is pretty cool. Hopefully they keep going up and it can finally get into the Champions League group stage. But yeah, so I'll be back, I guess, with February of year 26. It's just, yeah, this continues to go on. The problem is, I'm seeing though, every year we're losing so much money just because the league isn't good enough. We're predicted to lose another 20 million or something, 16 million, and I need to keep selling my biggest players to continue, and it's just so annoying every season having to sell your best players and try and bring in new younger players. But yeah, on that sort of sad note, we're still doing well though. I still believe we can do it with this year. The new youngsters came in actually. I want to show you. We actually had some good players come in this year. We had 3. Baker, a centre back, got some good stats there. Hopefully he can develop them well. He's already played a few games actually this season. Played 2 league games, scored a goal actually. Andrew Suhansky got some good mental and physical stats there. Right back. And then finally, Jordan Martin, a right winger. Not the best, I guess, but he can develop hopefully. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, Lecoq's still doing well. He's rated low, but look at that as value. Probably because he's Belgian, but he's got some good stats on him. He didn't play as much this year. I didn't want to sort of overexpose him. Had a lot of non-competitive games. 40 overall, 6 goals, 7.26 average rating. I'm happy with the development so far. But yeah. So, anyway, I'll be back for February of 2016. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been Alex, and I'll see you guys later.